What's going on YouTube? StealingLikes here, and you guys have caught me once again handing the cookie jar here trying to get me some likes. Today, bringing another matchup against Lunar Games. He has called me out once again. He wants a rematch. So, I have brought a major change-up as my team consists of Disposal, my Hitmonlee, Mandibuzz, Jolteon, Ninetales, Roserade, and Carbink. Now, basically, just setting this team up a little bit. I'm going to talk about it more in the battle. But, most importantly, I am going to get to, I want to get to a couple of different things today. So I'm going to hop straight into this battle, see what Lunar brought, and then we'll talk more in there. So, see you guys in a second. Alright, so today Lucas has brought, I forgot to turn on the brightness. My apologies. Lucas brought Leafeon, Charizard, Delphox, Mewtwo, Greninja, Azelf. So, I'm gonna lead with something. Carbink could lead. Carbink's gonna lead. And then I'll just kind of go from there. Now obviously I don't want to stick any or leave any Pokemon out of the filler. Man, that is bright. Alright, so that is something I'm going to change for video number 2, obviously. However, in this one, I'm just going to have to live with it. As, yeah, that is really bright. Alright, so Lucas leads off with Delphox, which is ideal for me, as, I mean, I resist one of its I'm neutral on one of its stabs, I resist the other. Yeah, so I'm going to go ahead and put up a Stealth Rock, and then go for a Power Gem, probably. He does not realize it's a rock. So, oh, no, it's a Psychic type, not a Fighting type. Yeah, I'm clearly neutral on the second stab. Now, I got the Stealth Rocks up. I'm going to go for the Power Gem to just kind of work my way on him a little bit. Maybe get a little bit of damage off. I don't think that I'm going to get a lot. If I remember correctly, this thing has some serious special defense and no physical. Oh, well, you know, that's better than nothing. So now, I know it's going for the Psychic type moves. It's almost got to, seeing as the separation of damage there is pretty serious. I'm going to go out into, yeah, I'm going to go out into Mandibuzz and just start getting my team kind of set up to move around, as, I mean, I might be able to whirlwind this thing out so that it is next to dead on re-entry. But the idea is just to kind of keep him away from me. The Mystical Fire, not much of a concern. My special attack falls, which is not a concern at all. And now Mandibuzz is going to go for probably a payback. I'm sure I'm slower. I might not be. I might not be. But I'm going to go for it anyway. So here comes the payback, just to get rid of this Delphox. He may swap. He may realize the dark typing is a problem here, as I know that Lunar has to realize that Mandibuzz is the thickness. So my next major concern is, if he does swap, what does he swap into? I know he likes this Delphox a lot. He's not going to swap into Mewtwo. That would be a bad day for him. Now, I'm not certain of exactly what he's deciding here. I mean, he could be packing something else. For all I know, he could have a Focus Blast, because I don't really know Delphox that well. At all, actually. Delphox is a bit of a mystery to me, as I'm not, I'm not really necessarily knocking it, but it's not the best starter I've seen, especially for the Fire types. The Fire types have always gotten absolute beasts, whereas this thing, I don't feel the same way about it that some people do. I mean, I love the ability Magician, but there's also the problem of not toting an item, and then he can't fling the items he steals, so he's really got to be very picky with what he picks up. Now, I mean, obviously, not every ability or hidden ability is great, even amongst starters, especially amongst starters, I should say, as I've seen quite a few different starters who have abilities that I'm not really all that interested in. But he is definitely thinking this one over. He does stick around and goes for the Psychic. So, not realizing that Mandibuzz is immune. Delphox goes down hard. That puts me up 1-0, and we're just going to keep moving forward with the battle. I'm really hoping not to see a couple of things here. I mean, I really don't want to see Charizard yet. Even though Charizard's next to dead on entry, I still don't want to see it yet. I would much rather it be later in the match. I would rather see something like Mewtwo right now, to be completely honest. I would rather see Mewtwo come in and do some things. Or Azelf. I mean, Azelf could be a great moment for me too. Now, he is probably thinking long and hard about this next poke that comes in. I'm probably going to switch if it's not Azelf, honestly. That's really the only thing I want to see. I wonder if he took a picture of my team, because I didn't take a picture of his. I need to really, really batten down the hatches on that one. So he goes into Charizard. Now, as I said earlier, I really didn't want to see Charizard here. I don't particularly care about the fact that the rocks dealt half. Although a stab payback is really tempting. Or U-turn, because I know I'm slower. Well, I mean, I think I'm slower. I'm going to go for the payback just to find out if I'm slower. This thing isn't packing anything I'm afraid of, unless it has like a, what is it, Thunderfang, Thunderclaw? It's almost got to be Thunderfang. Because Charizard is the... Yeah, Charizard X gets... No, he gets the Claw moves as bonuses, not the Fang moves, I think. And this is Charizard X. Now, does he hit first? He does hit first. Okay, awesome. Now, obviously, this is not something that really scares me necessarily. I don't mind the fly stall, but I think I'm just going to stick around and eat it up. I'm going to stick around and eat it up, go for a payback, just see what kind of damage I can get in on Charizard. Charizard gets a stab fly off. It does very little. Very, very little. That's shocking. The payback does quite a bit. And after the leftover recovery, it's looking like I might just get a Mandibuzz sweep. So I will go for yet another payback. I've pretty much been just spamming the payback on this Mandibuzz. Now, he might go for a fly again. I doubt it. It's probably... I mean, it's not a good call in my opinion, unless he's looking to stall my power points or if he's looking to just buy some time to make some decisions. He goes for the Flame Burst. Okay, so this seems like it might be an in-game Charizard, as I have yet to see somebody run a singles, or it could be a doubles Charizard. I didn't think about that. It could be doubles, even though that's... I think that's one of the worst doubles moves ever. It could be a triple battle move, though. That's a pretty decent triple battle move, as it'll damage everybody on the field. I mean, I don't know what I'm talking about, because I've never done a triple battle on the line. So, you know, I could be really wrong about what's good and what's bad there. As he's probably going to go out into... He didn't bring Xerneas this time, which would have really helped him out a lot. He goes into Azelf. So, Azelf is dead. I'm going to go for yet another payback. I'm sure he's not going for Psychic again. He goes for Future Sight. And I guess I'm not immune to it? Huh. And an almost dead Azelf. So, huh. I could have swore I was immune to Future Sight. That is interesting. That is interesting. I'm going to go for another pay... I should have gone for the U-turn. I should have. I'm immune to Confusion. So, Lunar might be kind of new to this like I. Lunar might be new to this such as myself, because that's the second time he's tried to Psychic a Dark type. So, let's see here. Now he's almost got to go into Mewtwo. I mean, I can't imagine him sending out anything else right here, as this Mandibuzz has been scary for him. Although I highly doubt he packs a Focus Blast, so I don't know that Mewtwo is really packing... It's got to have, like, what, Psychic, Recover... maybe a Thunderbolt? I think Mewtwo can do that. Maybe. I know my Mew does. My Mew does it well. I happen to like that my Mew is type problem packing. But this is a long wait to figure out what's coming in next. I don't know. I don't know at all. I might just mop up the rest with speed by going for Hitmonlee. Depending on... well, Mewtwo would resist unless it's Mewtwo X? Because Mewtwo X is Psychic Dark, isn't it? I think. I don't know. I don't remember the typing on Mewtwo X. All I know is he did pack the Mewtwo. So, that thing is... There's a Mewtwo. It is probably going to Mega Evolve in my face. I am completely alright with it. It's going to exert pressure for a second. If it doesn't Mega Evolve, it will continue to exert pressure. I'm going to go for the payback. Now, I'm hoping it's Mewtwo Y. I don't like seeing the type change. And I think Mewtwo Y is Solo Psychic. I mean, I don't really know. I don't play Ubers. For those of you who don't know, Tristan's been begging me to play Ubers for over a month now. Because, like, it's just not something I've really gotten into, seeing as I don't have a strong selection for Ubers yet, in my opinion. I mean, I don't even have a Heatran. I'm such a noob. But I do have a couple of things that I could run in Ubers. So, I don't know. I might run an OU team in Ubers. I mean, I do feel like OU can compete in Ubers at times. It's just that there are some Uber teams that are just too much, for me, at least. But, I mean, there are OU teams that are just as nasty. Like, I've seen OU teams that are all legendaries. It's like, wow, that's too much power. Of course, pseudo-legendaries exist, and they also pack the power. A lot of them can actually pack more power than legendaries, which is shocking. But, I'm just kind of waiting to see what he picks for this Mewtwo to do. I mean, if he's got a Mega Evolve. Does he Mega Evolve? He doesn't Mega Evolve. And he goes for... What was that? I didn't even see.
Rock.
Is that... Oh no. So there went the Future Sight. It does not affect me. Okay, so I wasn't mistaken. I thought it would fail whenever he tried to do it. So, going for another payback. Mewtwo's dead. That's a dirty, dirty moment for Mewtwo. Unless... Was that an Aura Sphere? No, it wasn't Aura Sphere. Yeah, it could have been Aura Sphere, actually, because it's neutral. Huh. Nifty. Nifty, nifty. So Mewtwo can pack Aura Sphere? Because that's what it looked like. I didn't catch the text at the bottom. All I caught was the animation. Huh. That is nifty. So now he's going to go into... He's got 2 Pokemon left, and I can't remember what they are. At all. At all. Or does he? I don't know. I don't know. So, I'm going to start chatting about a couple of different things that I've definitely wanted to talk about. For one, sorry Tristan. Oh, he brings out Greninja. I'll continue my apology in just a moment, Tristan. Let me hit this Greninja real quick. So, I'm going to U-turn. Now, I'm sorry, Tristan. Yesterday we threw down a doubles battle that I actually didn't get filmed. So you're supposed to do the repeat of that doubles battle today. Unfortunately, we've been off scheduled for most of the day. So, definitely looking to fix that problem. But I do apologize, Tristan. That was my fault. Now, yeah, I'm just going to go out into disposal. Will I go into disposal? I mean, he would pack the problems. Yeah, I'm just going to... No. No, I'm not. I'm lying. I'm lying again. So, you know, I'm going to go into Ninetales. Now, so, you know, obviously feeling really bad about what happened there because my recording didn't set up. I thought I had an SD card in. Went to record and it timed out after 11 seconds. And I just kept watching the battle through my camera like, oh, okay, let's keep going. Didn't even notice. Didn't register, which is, it's bad on my part. Now, a couple other things that are coming up. Oh, I guess I didn't say out loud, so I'm going to tell you guys. With the drought up, I decided to go for the Solar Beam for kicks and giggles, because I know this thing can't kill me with a water type attack now. So, basically, a couple different things that I have been looking at. For one, really trying to decide what I want to do as far as the 2 different types of videos on the channel. Because as you all know, I do want to do the subscriber survival lock. I also want to do, I don't know, a lot of different locks on live Wi-Fi for X and Y. Not to mention, there is another thing in the wings that you guys, I don't know if you've heard about or not. If you haven't checked out Casmer's channel yet, he's supposed to be putting up a Poke Talk that me, him, and Noxie do. So we actually talk about some of the things in the future that the three of us are bringing in tandem, or that, you know, some of us are actually grouping up and doing together. So obviously I'm looking to do that, but I want to know, do you guys want to see like the subscriber survival lock? Because that's something that I really do want to do. Obviously you guys need to keep suggesting Pokemon, as I have like, I think 10 or 12 suggested. I have been working on them and building them out. I'm also looking at possibly doing some more competitive things as far as, what is he doing? I don't know. Okay, so he picked a move. He did pick a move. And this Greninja is dead. So I have no idea what his last Pokemon was. Something inside of me says Gyarados, but I don't think it was Gyarados. I think it was something else. But I keep thinking Gyarados because I've had so many problems with Gyarados. Oh yeah, so last night I hopped on BattleSpot to test, this is the first time I've done this in a while, to test play while attempting to mess with my BattleSpot ranking and see how I felt about my new Hitmonlee that you guys saw yesterday. Now obviously, if you can't tell from the way I said that, I knew there were some problems with it going in. I didn't realize how many problems there were with it, as there are just a couple of things that I don't particularly enjoy with the Hitmonlee. So I'm working on fine-tuning this team right here to kind of assist, as basically Hitmonlee is a situational sweeper, but he's not just an all-around end-all be-all sweeper. So I'm basically looking to set up good support for him, whereas what I'm really looking at is just building a solid team, and then he's going to be a utility Pokemon alongside Mandibuzz. We'll see exactly how that goes. But in other news, while we wait for, is he time stalling me? He's time stalling me. I just realized this. He's time stalling me. Huh. I'm terribly sorry, Lunar. I thought you were enjoying the game. So, I've never had somebody time stall me before. Wow. So, a question of the day. Is my play really that aggravating? I didn't think that I was bringing anything too terrible. Now, obviously he had to go out in a Leafeon here. So, let's see. Let's see. Is he really time stalling me? He cannot be doing that. He can't. He can't. Now, if this is Chlorophyll Leafeon, my Ninetales might have something to worry about here. But, let's see. I'm actually, I just want to know. Okay, so he went for the Protect. Obviously the Flamethrower, gonna fail. And I don't pack Feint on anybody, so it's not like I could really deal with that any other way. So going for the Flamethrower again. He doesn't time stall me. Maybe he was just doing something else. But I don't know. I didn't really think about it like that until just then. Because I was like, wait a minute, he has one Pokemon. He's taking forever to pick. But Lunar, I do hope you enjoyed that matchup. I did. I hope everybody at home enjoyed that matchup. And without further ado, I'm going to get out of here. Alright, so today Tristan has brought the same team as Vespiquen, his Golurk, his Scolipede, his Ninetales, his Sawsbuck, and his Garchomp. Now, obviously, if you guys didn't know, I'm still using the team that I played against Lunar Games with due to a time constraint. I wanted to bring the same team that I brought yesterday after the doubles recording fail, but this is still going to give him the advantage, as this team isn't built for doubles battles. So, we actually just had to restart. I don't know if he accidentally forfeited or what happened, or if he forgot to bring a Pokemon. I don't know. I mean, I'm guilty of doing it before. So, we've got in Scolipede, Garchomp against Ninetales, Carbink. This is as far as we got last time. Literally, I got the drought up, I chose my moves, and then it was automatically start over. So, rewinding it and bringing it back, I'm going to go once again for the exact same moves. Nope, that's not what I did. Okay, there we go. That's what I did. Followed by the Solar Beam. Alright, cool. So, like I said in the last video, because I won't be bringing it, he could be packing a Protect on this Garchomp. I wouldn't be shocked by it, as this is a doubles battle. Now, I knew he was going to Protect with the Scolipede. Don't think Scolipede would have been faster. Alright, so Ninetales, I'm going to pack in the Solar Beam on this Garchomp. Then Garchomp's going to get to do probably an Earthquake, if I had to guess. If I had to guess, it would be an Earthquake, yes. Garchomp goes for the Earthquake. He's possibly going to get a kill on both of my leads. Okay, he does get a kill on the Ninetales, not on the Carbink, which is unfortunate for him. Carbink's going to get that Citrus Berry out, eat it all up, get back to a pretty decent standing, and then he's going to kill off Garchomp with a Moonblast. Well, I'm assuming he's going to kill him off. I'm not totally certain. Yeah, he kills him off. And Alright, so now Scolipede's getting his speed boost off, obviously. That's what he uses Scolipede for. I know that, you know that, we know that. Next up, I'm probably going to go into... Who do you bring? Who do you bring? I don't think he's going into his big old Queen Bee lady. He could, however... I mean, he could go with Golurk. I'll go into Mandibuzz. Nah, not. Because Golurk is the only one I care. I'm going to go into Jolteon, because Golurk is the only one I don't want to see with Jolteon out. And he does go into Vespiquen, so this is ideal for me, actually. Alright, so he goes out into Vespiquen. I am going to... I'm going to Power Gym the Vespiquen. And I'm actually going to... Volt Switch, Toxic... I'm going to Toxic the Vespiquen. So he goes for the Iron Defense with Scolipede. And with the Vespiquen... Oh, well, Vespiquen hasn't moved yet, obviously. So there's the Poison. I'm no longer concerned with that Pokemon, as it's probably going to go for... Oh my god, it's dead in one hit. It was a crit. Okay. The crit clearly mattered for the turn, and possibly for the game differential. Now, what does he go into? Now he'll probably go into Golurk. I would go into Golurk here. No, he goes into Sawsbuck. Okay. So Sawsbuck out here, it's going to pack a super effective for my Carbink, which is fine. I mean, I can definitely do that. Now, on the other hand, I mean, I'm going to go with Stealth Rock for the Carbink, even though it's clearly dead. However, with Jolteon, what are you doing? I'm actually going to Toxic. I could Toxic the Scolipede, expecting it to switch out with the Baton Pass. I could also Volt Switch. I'm going to Volt Switch on the Sawsbuck. Now, I'm guessing this is Chlorophyll Sawsbuck. Scolipede did go for the Protect, so it's sticking around to get one more speed boost off, probably for the Golurk, if I had to guess. He went for the return on Jolteon. That's shocking. Okay. There was a pun in there. I didn't intend it, but it happened. So, Jolteon is going to go down. Now, in addition to Jolteon going down, Carbink's still around. Well, actually, Jolteon didn't go down. It just came back. Or did it go down? Oh, it's Life Orbed. Of course it went down. I forgot all about the Life Orb. Now, this Sawsbuck, what does it want to see the least? It probably wants to see Disposal the least. But I don't want to bring Disposal out. I don't want to bring Disposal out yet at all, because he doesn't know what it does. And he might not be too terribly threatened by it yet. I'm going to go with Symphony. And I'm going to pack in a Dazzling Gleam right here. I feel like a Dazzling Gleam and a Power Gem on the Scolipede and a Dazzling Gleam for both should deal out a little bit of damage. I mean, it's going to get something done at least. He goes for Steamroller probably on the Carbink. It almost has to be on the Carbink. On the Roserade. Okay. Sawsbuck goes for the Horn Leech on the Carbink. Alright, there goes Carbink. I was waiting on that this whole time. Now, I might include this one on the Battle After Lunar games. That might be where this game belongs tonight, is another single double. Now, not very effective on the Scolipede, just getting a little damage off. It is packing some things here. Now, I don't know why he steamrolled it. There's so many things I want to do right now. He didn't protect last turn, so he's going to protect this turn if he sticks around. I'm going to go into Mandibuzz. Mandibuzz packs an Aerial Ace for either or, so I'm going to go with the Aerial Ace for the Sawsbuck this turn, followed by the Scolipede next turn if I feel like it's sticking around. It probably isn't. I'm going to go with the neutral Shadow Ball for the... Nope, that's bad. I'm going to go with the Sludge Bomb on Sawsbuck. I don't know why I didn't do this to begin with, as I probably could have shot this Sawsbuck straight out of the sky. Now, I don't know. Scolipede uses Iron Defense. He actually didn't protect. Okay, so I'm going to get... Sawsbuck goes for the return on Roserade. Roserade gets a Poison Point on Sawsbuck, as Roserade does live the hit, just barely. That might be a dead Sawsbuck. That is a dead Sawsbuck. So, Scolipede is going to catch the Aerial Ace from Mandibuzz now. So, totally okay with that, as it is stab super effective. Now, I mean, he almost has to go for a kill on Roserade this upcoming turn. I would, personally. I mean, he's packing, hopefully packing what would kill Roserade. I mean, a Steamroller at this point would. But, what's his last Pokemon? I have no idea what his last Pokemon is. I completely forgot. Oh wait, this isn't his last Pokemon. He's got to go Golurk or... Oh, there's Ninetales. His Ninetales is going to come out like right before the sun dries up. Now, Roserade, obviously dead. Obviously dead. I'm going to get... Should I go for the payback on the Scolipede? See, I'm really concerned now because Scolipede can only Baton Pass into the Golurk, and it's going to happen eventually. It is going to happen eventually. So I'm going to go for the payback on Scolipede's slot, and then I'm going to go for the Giga Drain. No, I'm not. The Giga Drain's useless. I will go for the Sludge Bomb on Ninetales, even though Ninetales, I believe, outspeeds. Scolipede does go for the Baton Pass this turn, so I did get that turn down exactly where I needed to. So, out comes Golurk, and he is big and bad and mean. I mean, I already know that he's got a lot of defense going on right there. The Pointed Stones don't really do anything for him unless he's sashed, and I already know he's not. Alright, so there's the Heat Wave from Ninetales. Ninetales packing the heat. So, Mandibuzz is going to have to focus on the Golurk, as I don't think Hitmonlee has anything at all that it can do for Golurk. However, I mean, Ninetales has got a pack better than that. Oh, yeah, Ninetales has definitely got a pack better than that. Now, the sun is eventually going to run out on Ninetales. It might be this turn, it might be next turn. It's going to be one of the two. I'm going to go for the Defog once again on the Golurk, whereas I don't know what wants to hit Hitmonlee. But I feel like a reversal. Yeah, I'm going to reversal on Ninetales, seeing as Ninetales is going to outspeed and it's clearly going for the Heat Wave once again. He goes for the Power Up Punch, neutral against the Mandibuzz, which is going to give him a nice attack boost. He goes for the Hypnosis on Hitmonlee. So Hitmonlee, not really going to be a factor right here, possibly. Yep, Disposal is asleep. So, Mandibuzz just keeps bringing the hits. I have got to hope that Hitmonlee sticks around long enough that it can get things done, as Hitmonlee is really going to have some problems right here. Now, I've got to go for another payback, whereas Hitmonlee has to go for the reversal on Ninetales from this point forward. absolutely from this point forward. So he goes for the power-up punch once again on the Mandibuzz. Mandibuzz eating this up like a champ. He goes for the Dream Eater on Disposal. Now that's bad, because it doesn't deal good damage. This thing should have been able to kill me a long time ago. Yes! Disposal wakes up, gets off his reversal, which is not going to be enough to kill at all. At all. It's packing like nothing for power, but the sunlight is gone. So, Ninetales now officially in trouble. Not really certain exactly how well I'm going to do here. As this Golurk, I mean, it's going to keep upping its attack, but it's got to pack something that's going to do more damage than this. Payback the Golurk, possibility. Yeah, I'll pay back the Golurk once again. Whereas, I mean, Hitmonlee has no business here anymore. No business. Because he could not one-shot the Hitmonlee, which is terrible. I mean, I could go for the Bullet Punch on the Golurk, but it's going to be useless. Oh, ground doesn't resist fire. Ground not resisting fire is kind of a thing right now for me. Because if ground doesn't resist fire, then I could go for the Blaze Kick on the Big Ghost. I'm going to go for a Blaze Kick on the Big Ghost. No, I'm not. That's stupid. That's stupid. I'll just go for another reversal on the Ninetales. So, Golurk, going to go for the Shadow Punch on Hitmonlee, which obviously going to take him out. Mostly due to the fact that Hitmonlee just got hit in one of the weirdest of ways. Now, Mandibuzz, going to take that damage, and, I mean, Mandibuzz is pretty much done for. 2-on-1, I don't see him taking down both. Especially since, I mean, he could deal with he could deal with the bug well, but this Golurk, it's just too thick after all the Iron Defense. So, I'm going to go for yet another payback on the Golurk and hope that it can take me out. Oh, there's a Heavy Slam. That should do it. That should do it. Alright, so Tristan beats me, I think it was 4-0, actually. I think that's a really dirty game total. Is it 4-0? Is it? No, it's 3-0. Okay, 3-0. Respectable. Now, I hope you guys enjoyed that matchup as much as I did. I think I'm going to bring this one after the match I just did with Lunar Games, because it is the same team. Now, you guys make sure to drop a comment below. Let me know what you thought. Make sure to drop comments also about some of the stuff I was talking about in the last video, as far as the subscriber survival lock, what you guys want to see me do. And without further ado, I'm going to get out of here. I will see you guys tomorrow with 2 more.